G'day everyone, just thought I'd update what I've done with this little crawler. You may or may not have seen my video from a couple of weeks ago. I've added a winch and I've actually painted the interior black because it came like in a really weird sort of orangey red type thing. I added a light controller as well, which I should have filmed but I didn't. But one of those little crawler wooden box things, and I hollowed out the inside of it, and you can see where the foam actually covers where the wires went through. I've got some of this stainless steel miniature checker plate. That's really fun to cut out too, by the way. And I got rid of that big chrome canopy thing that used to sit where the wooden box is too. So I'll take the lid off. As you can see, I've changed a few things. There's the winch controller right there. I've had a few issues with it where it's doing sort of uncommanded stuff and reversing and doing all kinds of stuff. I think I might have just too much connected. You can see all the electrical conduit for the lighting system. This is a Banggood lighting system that's designed for this particular body shell. I'll just go out a bit, all the wires and stuff, so you can actually turn it off. It does have indicators. It's got headlights, fog lights, stop lights, reverse lights and indicators. I'm actually painting the rear light lenses, and I've also cut out that back bit, which was pretty useless anyway. The checker plate's just stuck down with double-sided tape, 3M stuff. Good enough. I'll show you what I've done with the rear light lenses. Apart from that, it's pretty much standard. It just runs a Surpass Hobby, 12-turn crawler motor with a very basic brushed ESC. Lots of wires, wire leads, that all come with the lighting kit. So just give me a sec. These are the tail lights. I just painted black borders. I painted it from the inside, and I also added some clear orange and clear red because the original lenses were pretty crappy. They needed a bit more colour. Oh, by the way, this is just a quick look at the makeshift stand that I use. I've cut out recesses for the drive shafts. This is where your 4-links sit, both back and front. And this is just hot glued high density foam. Just keeps the wheels off the ground for the car so they don't get flat spots and stuff. Another mod I want to do is actually get rid of these rock sliders. I want to get something a bit more scale. Now with this body shell that actually came from Banggood, it's got like plastic rock sliders. They're actually really sort of tacky chrome plate. Just wait a second, I'll just grab them. All right. So what I've done, I've actually painted them like a satin black. I don't expect them to last a hell of a long time, but they are pretty solid and they actually bolt onto the body shell. So yeah, maybe next time when you see this video, I'll have them running, and fingers crossed, it'll look a lot better than these. I mean, these are really strong, but they don't really look that scale. So, again, just a quick update. For those that don't know, I actually got a Dumbo RC 6-channel pistol radio for this thing. I originally took off the wheel, which you can do by taking off that little sticker. You just pop it off with a really small screwdriver, and the whole thing comes away, and you can actually take off the plastic rim. Now, I've got a few foamies off other wheels, and you can actually put it on really easy, and it's really snug, and it makes the transmitter feel 10 times better. Now with that, with the winch controller, I've got the 3-position switch for the winch. So in neutral, it doesn't move, so you can go deploy or retract. Third channel doesn't do anything, this little button here. I've also got the light controller on channel 5, so I can turn it on and off. But it's usually, pretty much, you've seen all the reviews. It's got all the controls that you need for RC cars. Great radios, love them, and they're cheap as hell. So anyway, back to the tail lights. I've installed the tail lights, so you can see what I've done with the black borders. Makes it look a little bit nicer, less cheap. I've also added a GPM tow bar with some shackles. Those are a great little crawler. I'm actually really enjoying this thing. Never really was much into crawling, but anyway, got this for a steal and decided to have a bit of fun with it. So you can see that I've actually created a little foam stand for this thing. Just so, I can work on it a bit easier and it takes the weight off the wheels. Anyway, I'll flick the lights on. There you go, so your spotties are on. The indicators. Now the indicators are all around, including the side markers. Yeah, just a bit of a squeeze, so you can see the rears. I'll show you the rears in a sec. And of course the other side. And when you actually start driving, headlights go on, indicators work. And let's see if I can get this winch to work. Oh, try that side. So yeah, it comes with about a meter cord. Retracts nicely. Pretty cool little thing. Fits in the stock bumper bar really well. And so yeah, it's really good. Now I'll just grab this camera. I'll take you around the back without showing off too much. Oop. Okay, so with this light kit that you get, when you accelerate, you go forward, or when you brake and you back off the throttle, the brake lights come on. Only lasts about a second or so. Reverse. Turning right. Turning left. And that's pretty much really all there is to it. It's a really miserable, windy, cold, rainy day today outside. Otherwise I would have taken it out for a bit of a run. Sorry about that, guys. Pretty boring video, but I thought, why not get the camera out and show it off a bit. As you can see, side indicators work. They're all separate LEDs too. It's a nice kit, to be honest. It's probably not as sensitive as I want it to be, because you've actually got to start moving a fair bit before the headlights come on, and they're plenty bright. And again, I've got it set up on channel 5, so I can just switch everything off and none of the lights work. Anyway, that's a bit of an update from me. Hope you guys are doing well. Catch you next time.